Fumble a bag, now I will not fumble a bag. Fumble a bag, now I will not fumble a bag.
Artlist.io. Music licensing reimagined.
Now I will not fumble a bag. Act like you know how this goes.
What's up, guys? We're out here at CLX Gym. Shout out to CLX Gym, by the way, for allowing us to record and stuff. Yeah, I just wanted to take you all on a little journey on how a powerlifter is in commercial gyms. Thank God today is not really that crowded because of carnival and all that, so I actually have space to move around. But I just want to take you all through how I go in terms of my preparation and, you know, all the details that go into training in a different area than you're accustomed to. Because I know a lot of you have asked me, how do I manage with my mentality during lifting? And this plays a big role in being able to adapt to different environments, especially as an athlete where you're not going to be able to control your environment at all times. You're going to have to adapt. So I said I'll take you all through a little session with me deadlifting today. So I have to bring my belt with me. You have to bring chalk. As a powerlifter, if you go to a commercial gym, 9 times out of 10 they don't have chalk. So make sure and buy it for your own. So I bought that, a belt, and even I make mistakes sometimes. Forgot my deadlift shoes. So we're gonna have to do this with socks on, but that's how I usually do it anyway. So yeah, just take you all through, see how everything is different, how you have to manage the different equipment, different bars, you don't have to powerlifting plates and stuff anymore. And the equipment is gonna be a little different as well. So take you all through and I'll check back with you all soon. So yeah, one of the first things when it comes to this gym in particular is the plates. So the plates here aren't your regular, I shouldn't even say that. They're different in terms of their make. So when you're lining them up, as you'll see as I go up, I usually am so OCD, if you want to call it that, I can't not line them up properly. So you see the little indentations they have here? If you don't put them in to fit into these grooves, they'll probably be spaced out a little more. And as you'll see when I fill out the bar, it's going to make a difference if I don't connect them properly. So that's one of the small things that is a difference between my gym and this gym, is that these things can affect you. So is it me nitpicking? Probably, but no. I mean, I like to be as comfortable as you can in uncomfortable environments. That's the aim when it comes to changing environments.
Artlist.io.
You know how this goes.
Music licensing reimagined.
Oh, that's the next thing. Hey, show the camera to this man right here, the strongest man in the world, the future world record holder right there. Rashawn, follow him on Instagram, guys. Follow Instagram in the video. What I was going to say is that the next difference when it comes to training in a commercial gym is the fact that you have to be cognizant of all the rules. So there's some gyms that will antagonize you if you drop the weight a little too hard. Other gyms don't care. Just be aware of the rules. Don't go into a gym and expect them to accept you because it's a commercial space. It's a public space. Some gyms don't like if you be too loud. Some gyms don't like if you use too much chalk. So just be aware of the rules before you go into the gym, especially if you know that your ways might not be the public's ways. Just be very mindful of those things. The other thing, Amir, my brethren from long time, boy. You see? Normal. Let's come to chill.
Yeah, boy. What?
Okay. Right. Oh yeah, I was gonna say, one of the other things, you're gonna have to recognize as a powerlifter in a commercial gym is the fact that people are gonna watch you. That's life. But especially if you're like me who has an expansive setup and you'll have to move around the world to get into position, you're gonna have to not care. Because I've had a lot of people when I come to commercial gyms, they wanna make fun of your whole setup, especially when you're warming up. And people wanna know why you're doing all that movements when it's just weightlifting. And yeah, I mean, they might have a point, but you know to yourself that you're doing it for a purpose. So you shouldn't really listen to people all the time. That, and the next thing is, especially when you've reached to my level where you're lifting a lot of weight, people tend to shut up when you reach a top set. So at the warm-ups, yeah, you know, they can talk what they want to talk. But as soon as they see the amount of weight that I put on the bar, most times it's more than they could ever lift in a life, they tend to get quiet after that. So what I tend to do is just be quiet, let them talk, let people watch. But let the weights make them get quiet, you know, let the weights shut them up. And after a while, they realize that people tend to respect you, even if you're expansive like myself, just because they know that you know what you're doing. So you can't be too afraid to be expressive in the gym, especially in a very public environment like this, because you know to yourself what you're doing. Yeah, this is it. So just confidence is everything. If you know everything you're doing has a purpose, then don't really worry about what anybody else has to say, because they're not going to be the ones helping you to get to your journey at the end of the day anyway. So if a few people watch you when you lift, that's fine. The other bad thing about having to train in a commercial gym, they usually don't have jacks. So you normally see me have a big piece of equipment to lift the weight for me, and I had to improvise, which is why I have a plate. So usually if you don't know and you're lifting heavy weight and you're trying to figure out a way to load the weight more efficiently, you can just take a small plate. It doesn't have to be this big, it could be like a 2.5 plate, and put it under the first plate of the bar, so that when you put it over, it jacks for you, so you can load your plate easier. Because trust me, lifting that by itself, it gets time consuming and energy consuming after a while, especially when you're putting on this many plates. Don't deadlift 600 pounds at home, kids. So these when they say blood, sweat and tears, I have my blood here, and the sweat on top of it. Right, that's the end of the deadlift for today. Now on to bench. I usually don't try to bench in commercial gyms that much, because the benches are not that good in terms of quality. But I mean, they have to make do if you have to be in an environment like this, and just have to learn to adjust if it's not to your liking, it shouldn't really affect your workout too much. And it'll be better to learn how to adapt anyway, because you never know what can happen in competition. So yeah, bench press now. It's not even anything heavy either. I think it's just some feet up bench press and then some bicep curls, and then we're going home. So I know once World's done, and once I get to compete internationally at 74, I go in and cheese on time. I ain't even waiting, because you can tell my body is waiting to gain weight, and I've been 74 8 years now, so my body been waiting after a while. But they sit out, curls for the girls out. So that's me in the commercial gym. It was a good session, good, cool, calm session, nothing too crazy. I'm really glad there was not much people there to watch, because it would have been a whole scene if people wanted to wait for the plates, and I had to rush my workout and stuff. But it was good. Shout out again to CLX for allowing us to record. And yeah, I just really wanted to highlight how, you know, you have to change up your approach to certain things if you're going into a commercial gym. And it's also not the end of the world if, as a powerlifter, you can't get your powerlifting equipment, powerlifting plates and everything. Just make it work, you know. So thanks again for all the support. I'll really try to continue to be consistent with this YouTube thing. It's just for me to continue to get the time to do it. But I'm pushing, I'm making the investments now. And yeah, so again, comment down anything else you want to see me from me in the YouTube videos to come. And I'll obviously as well try to vlog much more now that I've upgraded my phone. So look out for more content from me, and I'll catch you all soon.